Hey guys, do you have trouble learning your cranial nerves, or do you just have to have a surefire way to know your cranial nerves at intensives or immersion or even on a test? Well, in this video, I show you 4 surefire ways to learn your cranial nerves quick. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jemecia Capri, the Nurse Practitioner Extraordinaire. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Now, I am recording this video for y'all. I thought about this because at this time of year, I am normally away teaching a skills seminar for the university that I actually work for. And I thought, you know what? The students will need to know how to do certain exams and how to remember certain things. So I came on here and I said, you know, I'm going to do a video on cranial nerves because that is one of the checkoffs that we do at our intensives. So I said, you know, you really had a hard time with cranial nerves, and it's a lot of information, 12 cranial nerves. And to memorize that, we use what's called a mnemonic. And I know you guys know all about mnemonics. But while I was in my associate degree program, I learned a way to remember all of my cranial nerves. And now I know of 3 different ways to do that. And they're just simple mnemonics. There's 3. And there's one that I learned during my bachelor's and one that I just found on the internet that I want to share with you guys today. So the first one is called, it says, which makes absolutely no sense, on old Olympus, towering top, a Finn and German viewed some hops. Makes no sense. However, I still remember it to this day. So if you take the beginning letter of every word, then you have all of your 12 cranial nerves. Okay, so that would be all of those. Olfactory, optic, ocular, motor, trochanteric, trigeminal, I'm trying to drive y'all, abductive, facial, auditory / vestibular, cochlear, glossopharyngeal, vagus, accessory, which it's spinal accessory, but accessory, and hypoglossal nerve. So as you see, it's easy to remember once you have a mnemonic. And I absolutely love that one. I was able to remember it from back in the day, like years ago. And there's another one that I like also. And it goes like this. And this one is newer to me, so I'm going to read it off to you guys. And I like it because it has like a tactile type of association with it. And I'm very, very tactile, so I need certain things to help me remember. And this one I like because it's just cute to me. And it goes, oh, 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 to touch and feel a velvet gives a very amazing happiness. So that one too. So if you take the beginning letter of each word, you'll have all 12 cranial nerves. Isn't that awesome? All right, so this is the most newest one that I found that also makes sense to me because not everyone will gravitate towards one mnemonic. Some people, you know, like one more than others. So this one I found recently on the internet, and I'll share it with you guys. It goes like this. The other mnemonic is Okay, I'm gonna read it because I don't know by heart, but this is good. And you guys can memorize it. But it says, on occasion, our trusty truck acts funny. Very good vehicle, anyhow. So that one works as well. So you would have the beginning of each sentence, which would allow you to memorize all those cranial nerves. Okay? So once you do your cranial nerves and figure out what they are, and in the order that we've taught you, these cranial nerves, that's the number that's assigned to that cranial nerve as well. So now you have to figure out if it's sensory or motor or both. And the way you do that is another mnemonic. So after all of this, all you have to do is remember only 2 sentences. So you'll choose of the 3 that I gave you for the cranial nerves, and then this one sentence. And that sentence goes like this. And I just recently found this out too, which was, I wish I would have had this. So I'm giving you guys some gems. I'm dropping gems. This one says, some say make money, but my brother says big brains matter more. Some say make money, but my brother says big brains matter more. So the beginning of that mnemonic would tell you if the nerve, the cranial nerve, is sensory or motor or both. Okay? So again, the beginning of each word has the letter that tells you that will signal that, which is excellent. Now, the thing that I like about these mnemonics, for me, it does take me a little bit longer to grasp information. That's just the type of learner I am. So I need everything. And these mnemonics really, really help me. And I know they're going to help you. But after you learn the mnemonic, so as I was saying, the best thing, the greatest thing about learning mnemonics is that once you learn and memorize all that information, because it's a lot, once you memorize it, then you can relax. You can sit back and relax and figure out the why of what you've just learned, which will really solidify your learning throughout the years. What I mean by that is, once I've learned or memorized something, a section of knowledge, it's like my stress level goes down, and I'm free and open to learn what I need to be learning. Another thing to remember is that the cranial nerves are numbered, or they're in order in the brain from superior to inferior. So they go down and back, or medial to lateral. So just so you know that. And also cranial nerves with the number 2 in them, they exit through the same canal. So those are just some tips. And when you think about your anatomy and how things are laid out, it all really makes sense. But really, this is something that you will begin to get comfortable with as you go and as you memorize and get to learn or start learning your cranial nerves and your pathophysiology and anatomy and stuff like that. So I hope that's helpful for you. So when you are going to either your immersion or your intensive or your checkoffs for your nurse practitioner, you will need to know your cranial nerves. You'll need to know it for your neural section. You'll also need to know it for your HEENT section. So I am so excited that you guys are able to learn it here with me in an easy, low stress environment. Okay guys, so thank you so much for stopping by. Take care.